Do I need to turn it on? Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Wayn. I'm the co-founder of Galxe. It's very honored to be here to join. IOSG is our seed round investor. They've been very supportive, and this is a great event, by the way. This is the best venue I've ever seen in any of the events in Istanbul. So it's great to be here. My background, I graduated from 2017 from UC Berkeley. After that, I started another company called D-Live, which is acquired later by BitTorrent. And then after that, we started Galxe. So the original idea of Galxe was building a platform for community, for NFT minting, actually, for projects. So, but we quickly found out the reason why projects want to release their NFT is not for art. Remember, this was in 2021. So in 2021, a lot of NFT, a lot of issuers who are distributing NFTs are more for as a collectibles or as art. But when a Web3 company or business is distributing the NFT, you can see this NFT can easily be used or treated as a membership or your status, your reputation in the community. And this was in 2021, and at that time, NFT was just started. There wasn't any PFP hype at that time. So we quickly find out, this is actually, NFT can be a great tool for Web3 brands to build their community. So then we found out this product market fit, and then become the platform today where we provide a dashboard, no-code infrastructure for Web3 brands to build their own campaigns, quests, loyalty programs easily, permissionlessly, and distribute different loyalty badges, loyalty points for their users. So today my topic is leverage loyalty program in community building. I actually want to skip the growth part because I guess you probably already heard a lot of panels or talks about how to grow, how to get started with your first maybe 1,000 users or 10,000 users. So today I probably won't spend too much time emphasizing on that, but we want to talk more about how can you leverage loyalty program to be successful in long term in community building. So, like I say, Web3 marketing and community building, the three things on top of everyone's head is, first of all, you need to be able to find a perfect product market fit. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be, as long as that works at that time. That's very important. And secondly, really deliver a clear strategies and goals, define goals for your growth and marketing strategy overall. What's the OKR? What's the KPI? What's the key results? What's the goal you want to achieve? And then after that, choose the right tools to help you. And of course, you want to build a perfect team for this as well. And actually recently we heard from a lot of our partners that they actually put how to use Galxe as part of their job descriptions when they hire marketing manager or community manager, because in Web3 there's so many great tools you can leverage for free to build your community, and then and that gives you a lot of capabilities to build loyalty program with Web3 native features. But then after that, you still want to leverage traditional marketing tools like Twitter, Discord, email marketing, or whatever you want. So yeah, that's the general overview of how you want to get started with grow your first 1,000 users. And then I think it's important to emphasize, maybe a lot of projects didn't realize that, is Web3 is actually very competitive. It's actually, in my opinion, is more sometimes even more competitive than Web2. I put same competitive as Web2, but sometimes in some area is more competitive than Web2. Imagine we have probably hundreds of DEXs, hundreds of layer 1, layer 2 chains, right? And hundreds of NFT marketplaces. So how can you really differentiate yourself? That's really important. And it's important, after talking to so many projects in the past 3 years of building Galxe, we realized that a lot of many projects actually do not have a competitive advantage. Probably back in 2 years ago, they had first mover advantage. But nowadays, it's even hard to find a team that with the first mover advantage, unless they're really building something innovative. And it's very risky to build to be very innovative in a bear market, actually. But it's needed. It's risky, but it's important. So, like I say from the previous slide, getting your first 1,000 users is easy. But what's next, right? So, because we're building in a competitive environment, retention, reactivation, and re-engagement with your community has become, I think, is actually more important than grow or user acquisition. I think we've also witnessed a lot of product teams who has been building for a year in the space. They're shifting their focus, they're shifting their efforts from user acquisition to retaining existing users. Because the best characteristics of Web3 audience, Web3 users is the average value per user is high, right? They're more willing to spend money compared to Web2 users. So sometimes it gives you better ROI to focus on increasing your retention of your existing community. So that's the trend we've witnessed from the partners or clients we work with in the past 2 years. They're shifting their focus from user acquisition to emphasizing more on the retention. And then secondly, building a user retention strategy usually involves different metrics, including it's a mix of product development strategies. It's hard if you only have a great community programs without active product updates. It's hard to be sustainable. Also, community events, and what I think is most important, which is loyalty programs, and that's actually brought up by some of our biggest clients. For example, if I am a DEX platform, I want to, assuming we all have the same liquidity, we all have the same user experience, we all have the same fees, why do users choose using your platform over the other platform, right? So you have to find out something that can really differentiate yourself. So if we say DEX, it's similar to a credit card market. Today, you will not apply for a credit card that does not give you cashback, right? You want to look for minimum 1% cashback. And the cashback, the companies who give you more cashback on your most spending categories, you're willing to apply for that card. So, and that becomes a norm. Actually, probably in 20 years ago, that wasn't a thing, but now every company needs, every credit card company needs a good loyalty program, and American Express is doing the best. So it's the same idea. We've talked to some of the layer 2s, layer 1s actually. They want to have a built-in loyalty program within their chain. So every transaction you spend give you some kind of rewards. That's why I say Quest is good. A lot of people talk about Quest can be a great Web3 native way to kickstart your community. But in the long term, loyalty program is the key for the success. So long-term loyalty program has become a new fashion in the Web3 community building. And Web3 loyalty programs it often involves multi-dimensional call to actions, sustainable rewards, and this is actually most importantly is the digital identities. Because building a Web3 loyalty program, because of the nature of Web3, it gives you more accessible data to user history, to users' past activities, and help you make a better decision. So, like I said, the example is can be, if I'm a DEX platform, every dollar you traded with us, you get some kind of rewards. And if you can really design it, very long-term, sustainable, that's your retention, user retention cost, or that's your user acquisition cost. And that actually makes a lot of sense, especially in a fully competitive market. So I use Linear Voyage as an example. All of you probably heard about Linear Voyage. It was very successful. So Linear Voyage launched their testnet campaign in June this year. And they had about, in average, 1.5 million participants in average in each of the campaign. And they have about 650K verified users with proof of human credentials, including Galxe Passport or Gitcoin Passport, those kind of credentials. And it was a 12-week long campaigns, and now even now you still see they're running Linear Voyage. So it was a campaign starting from the testnet until now. It's already on mainnet, but still running. I think they are a light example of, this is a light example of making this a building feature from day one, or building activities. Everything I do, I will go to that Linear Voyage page to claim it, to claim something. So this is a great example, but I think it will involve faster and become a more dynamic in the future, in the near future, actually. So that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to talk about the loyalty program. But I guess I will spend the next 1 minute talk about Galxe itself. So the best brands are using Galxe. We have since 2022, we had the Arbitrum Odyssey, we had the OP Quest, and this year we had the Linear Voyage. And on top of that, we had over 4,000 companies using Galxe every day. And it is the #1 platform for Web3 community building in terms of traffic, in terms of daily transactions, in terms of the network you can get access to. So these are the highlights of Galxe data. We have about 4.5 million monthly active users, 450K daily active users, and in total, Galxe issued 60 million NFTs. That actually generated around $10 million gas fees for all the 27 blockchains we integrated. And as I say, we have over 4,000 Web3 companies using Galxe, including Optimism, Polygon, Arbitrum, Binance. And our solution is simple. On one side, you have a set of tools that allow you to bring your own data. It can be Google Sheet, it can be on-chain data, it can be Discord with native integrations, anything you can imagine. So we built the infrastructure that can help you verify everything, verify every credential. On the other side, we have different tools you can distribute rewards. The tools can be loyalty points, can be tokens, can be Can be loyalty points, can be tokens, can be NFT badges, can be a allow list, can be a raffle, anything. So going back to the previous topic, why digital identity solution is very important for building a loyalty program, because it gives you more insights on user data and also help you create a better loyalty program, essentially. So for example, Galxe is actually, in fact, maybe currently one of the largest decentralized identity provider in the space. We have over 13 million Galxe ID users who have ever had on-chain transactions with Galxe. And we have about 3.5 million users of these 13 million users who have linked Twitter account with their Galxe ID. And we have about 3.1 million Discord accounts linked with their Galxe ID. And most importantly, Galxe has a solution called Galxe Passport, an on-chain KYC solution. We have over 420K verified, KYC verified individual. It's a soulbound token. We also have Galxe Web3 score currently just surpass 100K holders for Galxe Web3 score. So that's it. Yeah, these are the things, that give you more reasons to work with Galxe. Guys, is one of the top D apps in the space. I think we often describe it as a traffic hub in Web3 that can really give you a lot of, lets you take a lot of advantage on top of it. And really you can leverage for building anything you want. So yeah, we also have this QR code. If you are interested, you can join the group. This is a Telegram group chat. Our team is there. If you're interested to talk more, we can always reconnect. Thank you.